Hello, Susie.
Hello.
Are you karaoke? Linda, Dr. Linda, you a karaoke queen?
No, I'm not.
Never done it?
I've tried, but it didn't go so well. So, that, maybe if you had... no, it was quite traumatic. Thank goodness I was a shrink. I was able to get through it. It was all fine. I'm in a much better place now.
Yeah.
We got costlier as well, but we also got...
Not
No, 1 million tons of TNT. Though.
We actually got, I think, it's Palisade. I think that's an 8, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought today we'd speak a little bit about coping with change. I think most of us avoid change, but obviously, as we've found out, and these are just a few things that you might try and do. I think the first thing is to evaluate your level of control. I think when something changes and blindsides you, it's very easy to kind of say, well, it's completely out of my control, this is awful, I feel like I've lost my bearings. Take a breath, take a pause and say, okay, I might not be able to control all of these things, but in this particular situation, what can I control? Being able to kind of focus on that one thing you can take responsibility for will have a huge impact, not only on the situation, but on your sense of volition within that situation, right? On your sense of who you are and your ability to cope. And I think that, a lot of research shows that that's one of those things that lifts mood. The other thing we need to remember is to practice self-care, regardless of whether the situation has changed for the positive or the negative. When we think of change, we think of loss, of bereavement, but sometimes change can be good. You graduate, you get a good job, yet you feel that sense of being deflated. And a big part of that is because this transition means you're letting go of something. So establishing self-care routines, I think the operative word here is routine, will allow you to kind of keep that sort of balance, keep that rhythm going. So, sleep, eat, move, see friends, do the things that make you feel good about a situation, and that kind of familiarity transition. And finally, and I think really critically, it's important to be in the present when you're going through change. What it does is it makes you future focused. What's going to go wrong? I mean, think about it. What is anxiety? Anxiety is the notion that something's going to happen in future that I won't be able to cope with. And that's what we fear about when it comes to change. There's a solution to every problem. I don't need to look at the future all the time. I can sit here in the present, focus on what's going on, solve the issues now, and the future will be fine. So it's about having that kind of faith in the future, faith in your abilities, and faith in who you are.
No?
We got imported.
Anything else?
We got a 7 with oregano. Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
See?
We got brown.
Linda.
We got a 7 as well with phrased.
Dr. Linda.
We found a 7 with demonic.
Tomorrow?
Absolutely.
The brink.
Yeah, and